What's going on, Met fans? Guys, Ronny Mauricio. We got some news on Mets prospect Ronny Mauricio, and that is Carlos Mendoza saying that he will not appear in any spring training games, any Grapefruit League games. And obviously, Carlos Mendoza said that he could appear in mid-March, and obviously, he's not going to appear in those games. So, is this a setback for Ronny Mauricio? Well, they're saying that it's not a setback, but this does suck for Ronny Mauricio because this prospect, Ronny Mauricio, is a really exciting prospect, one of the most exciting prospects in the system. This guy's about to be 24 in April. He is a guy that can hit for power. He has speed. He's a pretty good, okay defender as well. He's tall. He's big. He has a lot to offer. And that's the thing with Ronny Mauricio, though. He tore his ACL in 2023, had to have surgery, and then he had to have another surgery on his knee, and that surgery was to remove some scar tissue late last August. So when it comes to Ronny Mauricio, this does suck for the kid that he's not going to be able to show himself in spring training, at least. So it does really suck for the Mets because when Carlos Mendoza said that we're going to see Ronny Mauricio maybe late March or whatever he said, a lot of Met fans were excited about it. A lot of Met fans were excited because they want to see Ronny Mauricio. And you got guys like Beatty. You got guys like Acuna. That is obviously, Beatty is 25 years old. Acuna is young, and he just turned 23, I believe. So you got guys that are ahead of him in the depth chart, and it does really suck for Ronny Mauricio because Ronny Mauricio is young, but this guy is losing opportunities to really make a big statement in the Mets depth chart and to be a part of the Mets. You saw Mark Vientos last year, and he didn't have a role on this team, and then finally he got called up, and he took the job from Brett Beatty, and now he's a big part of the Mets. He's a big part of the Mets foundation. And I truly hope that Ronny Mauricio becomes a part of the Mets foundation because of the exciting prospect that he is. He is a very, very exciting prospect. But apparently the recovery is going well, but just not well enough to start games right now in spring. Now, is this concerning? It does suck. It really does suck that we're not going to be able to see this guy in spring training. But it kind of is what it is at this point. You know, with Ronny Mauricio, you hope that he becomes healthy. That's the best thing. He needs to be healthy. He needs to play in games, and he needs to get back in game shape. You know, he needs to get back in game shape. And that's what I want to see from Ronny Mauricio. Because I believe, and a lot of people believe, Tom Verducci from MLB Network, he believes that, and also Harold Reynolds, Ron Darling, guys like this believe that Ronny Mauricio is going to be a big part of the New York Mets. He is a big guy. He can hit for power. He can do something in this lineup. And I feel like in 2025, if Ronny Mauricio gets healthy, maybe you got July or you got June, and you bring up Ronny Mauricio and maybe you use him as a DH. There's definitely an option. And I feel like, I know he's a young player, but they were going to use Mark Vientos as a DH last year until they got JD Martinez. So I believe that Ronny Mauricio is going to be a part of the Mets foundation in 2025 at some point. I truly hope so because of the type of talent that he is. He's a very, very exciting talent. He can steal a lot of bases. He can hit for power. He can hit the ball hard. He's a guy that just is exciting, has exciting energy. And all you can hope as a Met fan is for him to be healthy because that's the big thing, his health. So it does suck that he's not going to appear in the spring training games. And yeah, it really does suck because I wanted to see him. But at this point, Beatty, Acuna, those guys are ahead of him right now in the depth chart. And you just hope that Ronny Mauricio gets healthy, shows that he can play games, and maybe he becomes a big part of the Mets in 2025 at some point. Because I think he can make a big contribution to this lineup, but it's going to take time. And the Mets, apparently, they're saying that there's no setbacks, but they want to take it slow with Ronny Mauricio. They want to take it slow, which I am okay with. Because the fact that he had to have 2 surgeries, it does suck, but just take it slow with him and get him healthy, and hopefully he can contribute. He can make some contributions to the Mets in 2025. We will see, guys. If you enjoyed the video, definitely do me a favor. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about Ronny Mauricio, the news. What do you guys think about this situation? Have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday.